Parasaurolophus, the extraordinary trumpet dinosaur, was one of the most striking creatures of the Late Cretaceous period, existing around 76 to 73 million years ago in a world teeming with life, danger, and evolutionary wonders. It lived across the warm floodplains and dense forests of what is now North America, regions like Alberta in Canada, and the desert lands of Utah and New Mexico in the United States. Though at that time, these areas were lush, humid landscapes shaped by ancient rivers and shallow inland seas. Unlike the terrifying predators of its era, Parasaurolophus was an herbivore, a peaceful giant stretching nearly 10 meters in length and weighing more than 2.5 tons, belonging to the diverse family of hadrosaurs, the famous duck-billed dinosaurs. But while many hadrosaurs looked similar, Parasaurolophus stood apart because of one breathtaking feature: the enormous, backward-curving crest rising from the top of its skull, a hollow tube of bone that could reach nearly 1.8 meters in length. For over a century, paleontologists have debated its purpose. Was it simply decorative, a display feature like the antlers of a deer? Was it used to regulate body temperature, acting as a cooling system? Or perhaps could it have been a weapon? Thanks to modern scanning technologies, we now know that the crest functioned as a resonating chamber, an anatomical trumpet capable of producing deep, low-frequency sounds that could carry for miles across prehistoric valleys. These haunting calls may have served many purposes: helping herds stay in contact as they moved through forests, warning each other of predators like Tyrannosaurus rex, or playing a crucial role in courtship, with males producing louder, deeper calls to impress potential mates. Imagine a moonlit prehistoric night, dozens of Parasaurolophus moving silently across a misty plain, suddenly breaking the silence with a chorus of resonant calls, the low vibrations echoing through the ground like the rumble of distant thunder, a language lost to time, but one that once guided survival. Yet Parasaurolophus was more than its crest. It was a master of adaptation in a dangerous world. Its duckbill-shaped mouth allowed it to strip leaves and needles from plants with precision, while inside its jaws sat one of nature's most advanced chewing systems of the time. Hundreds of teeth, arranged in dental batteries, constantly replaced, grinding vegetation into pulp with efficiency unmatched by most dinosaurs. This allowed Parasaurolophus to thrive on a variety of foods: ferns, cycads, conifers, and even flowering plants, which were spreading rapidly during the Cretaceous. Its size offered some protection from smaller predators, but the ever-present threat of massive carnivores forced it to develop strategies beyond size. Walking primarily on all fours while grazing, Parasaurolophus could rear back and run on two powerful legs when danger struck, fleeing into the safety of herds. Social behavior was at the heart of its survival. Fossil evidence suggests that hadrosaurs lived in large groups, perhaps migrating seasonally to follow food sources, much like wildebeests or elephants do today. Within these herds, the unique shape and sound of the crest would have acted like a personal ID card, allowing individuals to recognize their species, their family, and perhaps even specific herd members in the chaos of migration. The world of Parasaurolophus was filled with giants. In the same environments lived other duck-billed dinosaurs like Corythosaurus and Edmontosaurus, horned dinosaurs like Triceratops, armored dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus, and terrifying predators like Albertosaurus and the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. To survive among such diverse company, Parasaurolophus relied on numbers, communication, and its ability to exploit a wide range of plant resources. It was not just prey, it was a keystone herbivore, shaping its ecosystem by consuming vast amounts of vegetation, dispersing plant life, and sustaining the balance between predator and prey. Even in death, its massive body provided food for carnivores, scavengers, and the cycle of life. The discovery of Parasaurolophus fossils has given scientists a window into this ancient world. Since its first discovery in 1920 in Canada, paleontologists have uncovered skulls so well preserved that the internal structure of the crest could be mapped, allowing researchers to recreate the very sounds it once made.
Computer models and 3D reconstructions have simulated calls that are hauntingly similar to deep foghorns or the rumble of elephants. To think that we can, in some way, hear the voice of an animal that lived more than 70 million years ago is nothing short of extraordinary. Each fossil, each bone fragment, tells a story not only about Parasaurolophus itself, but about the ecosystems it shaped, the environments it endured, and the evolutionary arms race that defined the Cretaceous. Parasaurolophus represents more than just a dinosaur. It represents the creativity of evolution. Its crest was not merely for survival, but for identity, communication, and perhaps even beauty. It reminds us that prehistoric life was not just about teeth and claws, but also about social bonds, cooperation, and the power of voice. When we imagine these herds moving across ancient landscapes, calling to one another under the Cretaceous sky, we see a reflection of ourselves, creatures bound together by community, communication, and the need to connect. Parasaurolophus, with its haunting song and striking silhouette, stands as one of nature's masterpieces, a testament to the idea that survival is not only about strength, but about the ability to speak, to listen, and to belong in a world filled with giants.